And we're back with some more Rimworld. I've just been cruising along, just building up some stuff in the background, repairing all the damage from the last few attacks, but nothing too crazy going on. The only thing of note, we've just about to fulfill a trade deal for, what was it again? I think it's some bionic parts or something. Yes, 41 knives for a minigun, a bionic leg, a bionic heart, and a prosthetic arm. Boom. And then we can do a little bit of trading here, which I've been meaning to do for a while. Hopefully they've got some Archotech for us. No, never mind. Well, let's see what they do have. God, this place was terrible. I ended up buying a bunch of components and some gold. That was about it. Oh, and a few beers. So mostly just, junk. They had nothing here that was worthwhile, but I really needed to get rid of some of that wealth. It was attracting raids that were too big. We're just going to send everyone back home. Well, we'll worry about the rest of that later. Now, another good thing I've got going on for me is this item stash quest. 16 advanced components. Yes, I want that. I want that very badly. I'm willing to sell organs to get that. 18 days, it's protected by 4 turrets, 1 mortar, and 2 enemies. I'm thinking a couple of well-armed people can go and take care of that problem. Sniper rifle, pulse rifle, and that should be the end of that. Well, we'll see. We'll wait until his caravan comes back home and sort it out then. Randy, in his infinite wisdom, has decided to hit us with a flu on 8 of our colonists. It's a good thing I have 8 hospital beds. That means I have just enough to put everyone into the beds. Now to think about it, do any of them that are doctors not have flu? Oh yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, you're good. Oh no, you got flu, which will be a bit of a problem. Who's the last one? Kai, do you have the flu? No, Kai does not have the flu. So 2 of our doctors didn't get hit by the flu. I think Randy is super generous. You got to give it to him. Knows how to make sure you have a fun time. For the time being, Wasp, our newest recruit, is spending the majority of their time outdoors doing a lot of hunting. And they're going to be doing it for a while because they suck at shooting. They have a shooting level of 3. They have no like for it, and they're just going to be spending all of their days out here shooting and missing a lot. Yeah, they're trying to hit a Mega Sloth. Dear Lord, it's going to take them forever. Ooh, bulk goods trader. That's excellent. I can get rid of some of the Huskies. Now, there's been some talk about Huskies in the comments, and the general consensus was, why don't I just train them up and sell them off? Turns out training them up doesn't improve their value. As they get older, they are worth more, but you do have to feed them, so cost benefit. But on the bright side, you're not, watching a bunch of them die horribly. Well, turning them into meat. Okay, not die horribly, turn them into meat. So maybe we'll sell a few to this trader if we can. Well, they didn't have great stuff. They're a bulk goods trader, but I sold off a bunch of the Huskies, so we didn't have to kill them. I sold them about half of our, or most of our insect jelly. We're going to keep about 500. That stuff is quite valuable. I kind of like farming those infestations. They give a lot of insect jelly. We also sold off a other bunch of junk we didn't need, and I bought 1,200 limestone blocks. I figure it's so cheap to buy the limestone, it saves the labor of actually making the blocks myself. So yeah, I think I'm going to keep that up from now on. I almost bought the steel, but I've honestly done an awful lot of steel mining. Oh, and everything ended up down here. There was a suggestion that I should put down an outdoor orbital trade beacon. The reason being, it will attract scyther drops. So scythers, when they show up, will drop down on top of the orbital trade beacon. So if you leave it somewhere far away from your base, you're less likely to end up with a bunch of scythers and drop pods landing up in your base. I think dropping them out here, that might be a good idea. We'll see. Oh, caravan ambushed. Great. Vex has been ambushed by the people of the Alliance of Trow. What are we looking at here? We got 4, 1 knife, 3 bows. What do we got over here? Well, yeah, this is not going to go well for the tribespeople now, is it? I think we'll just go up to here, take cover, riddle down their archer, or riddle down their knife wielder, and then we'll kill the rest with, just pure firepower. I'm just going to leave the animals where they are. I could not be bothered. If they get in the way of things, they get in the way of things. I am not going to worry too much. Oh, and slow that game down a little bit so we get a bit more time. Okay, now, I'm going to want you to attack that one first, if at all possible. Unless, what's your plasma rifle? Yeah, you've got range, and you've got range. Hey, take him down. I don't want that guy getting any closer. Oh, come on. There we go. So they've managed to achieve cover, which is fine. Let's check the range on their weapons. Our weapons, assault rifle's got much better range, has it? Yeah. So I think what we'll do here is we'll just take get some range, so they have to leave cover to follow us, and then stop and shoot them. Alright, so either they stay where they are, or they come after us. At which point we shoot them while they're out of cover. Simple enough. Anyway, we'll skip this forward a bit while we take care of this problem. Oh, never mind. Problem taken care of. Oh, that caravan, I should point out, I never sent it home in the end. I started sending it home, and then I sent it to the other village. I wanted to get some more trading on, just hopefully they have some Architect parts, and no, they do not. Oh well, it was worth a try. They didn't even have any good weapons or armor. I ended up just buying a bionic eye and a bunch of advanced components and regular components. We're going to be coming back with 94 components or something like that. Yeah, that's just stupidly ridiculous, assuming we don't get ambushed. And we've still got to do this one. We've got 14 days left to get these 16 advanced components. I think at that point, we're going to settle back and grind ourselves out an awful lot of bionic parts. With that much advanced components, ooh, and body armor. I need some more armor for White. Where's White? Yeah, let's have a look at your gear. Yeah, your marine armor is down to 55%. We need to get him another set of excellent marine armor. If they're going to be sitting up front tanking, they need good armor for that. Let's skip this forward and see what Randy has in store for us. I've been shocked he hasn't tried to throw a raid at us just yet. Well, it's early days. Let's see what happens. Sometimes you make a bit of a mistake. In this one, Hawk went nuts, namely because they're malnourished. The reason they're malnourished is, well, all of my people who normally warden, they're all sick. Yeah, except for Kai. Kai I just put on wardening, and now I've gotten him injured. You know what? Let's just let's stick everyone on wardening for now. Everyone who can warden will warden. They'll suck at it, but at least they'll get fed. That was the problem. The prisoners weren't getting fed. Oops. So, yeah, you know what? Let's not make that for prisoners. Take him over to this bed over here, which is unowned. I released my the person we were using as a medical experiments type. We don't need them anymore. We have 3 people who can do surgeries with 100% success rate, or, well, 98% success rate no matter what. So, yeah, we'll be fine with that. Well, for body parts anyway. Okay, that was silly of me. At least, hopefully now, yeah, alligator's getting fed, so that should prevent any further issues from occurring. While this flu is going on, I just thought I'd cover a few things that are mechanics that will surprise you if you're new to this game. One is having all these people sick has caused, well, many knock-on problems. The main one, though, is that, say this great hall here, this hall for dining, it's now dirty, which has decreased its impressiveness by quite a lot. Which is bad, because that means when people eat here, they get much less of a buff to, where they've eaten. So, let's say, where is it? 8 fine meal, but very impressive rec room. However, this is only a slightly impressive rec room now because it's gotten so dirty. This one over here should be a lot better. Yes, this is extremely impressive. So this one's quite good, but it's only slightly dirty. This one is the more used one. So because my cleaner is, 2 or 3 cleaners, so because my two main cleaners are sick, this place is not getting cleaned, which is driving the morale down. Plus, they're already sick, so it's driving the morale down even more. So, they're also in a hospital, which is a group environment, which means, well, they're getting disturbed sleep. They're disturbed sleep because they're surrounded by other people, and the hospital's not that great. Plus, it's not getting cleaned either, so it's a very dirty hospital, which is giving them an even bigger debuff. This is how you sort of spiral into downwards problems. I'm going to get Digtastic to give the whole place a bit of a clean once he's finished tending to someone, just so that this doesn't get even any more out of control. At the same time, all the food on the map is now gone, so how do I keep my animals from starving? Very simple. Kibble. Lots and lots of kibble. I've been grinding up the insects and turning them into insect meat, which I combine with the hay to make kibble. Insect meat, you can't really use it to feed your pawns. It'll give them a negative mood debuff. But I'm getting lots and lots of free insect meat from all the infestations that are happening. Combine it with some hay and we've got a good cheap source of food. It does take a bit of labor, but effectively I train up my newer pawns at it. My newer pawns get lots of experience cooking kibble, which only affects my animals. So even if they get some food poisoning, not a big deal. I think I have 3 cooks going at the moment. I'm also doing up some new bedrooms. But that's sort of what I'm at for the winter, is just getting those things sorted. Oh, Sir White had a bit of a break. Yeah, final straw, minor pain. A bunch of plague has affected my Muffolo. Yeah, I don't care. The tend quality is going to be terrible. I'm not even going to use medicine. I'm just going to use normal tending. If a bunch of them die, that will be unfortunate, but I can always find more. Brutal, I know, but this is the Rim. Medicine-wise, we've got about 100 medicine. Despite suffering, a bunch of flu and all of that, we're still got over 100 medicine because we stocked up and we made sure we had plenty of this stuff by buying lots. Let's see what else Randy's got in store for us this winter. Oh, more diseases. He wants to check and make sure that our medical supplies were sufficient. We have 100. You're not going to break us. Vex, unfortunately, has got Anita's doubling down, and Wasp. Ugh. Okay, this is just going to be a very, very, very bad day. Excuse me while I have to redo all of their schedules. The problem with fibrous mechanics, let's say take Anita here, is it reduces their, tiredness. It increases their tiredness rate. So what'll happen is you'll keep them on a normal schedule, which means they'll stay up as normal, but they'll hit tiredness, then they'll get to grumpy stage, and then they'll get negative moodlet debuffs, and then you've got them close to breaking because they're not getting enough sleep. So you have to break up their schedule and give them more sleep time. What I've done here is switched Anita, Vex, and Wasp all to lots and lots of recreation with little bits of anything in the middle. Yeah, they're pretty much useless until this is over. They'll do some work, but they're going to be bad. And then I have to remember that when their fibrous mechanites are healed, I have to remove that schedule and put them back to normal. When it comes to the fibrous mechanites, what was it I was told? Yeah, they need 3/10 of 100% and they'll be cured. So if they get 3/10 of 100% effectiveness, for example, let's see, oh no, they've already developed an immunity there. What's the... Anita is getting tended by Kai. That's 100% quality. That's namely because Kai is a really good doctor. We have a decent hospital. The hospital is, well, okay, only slightly dirty. One second, I'll turn that off. And we have standard medicine. Just the way it worked out, 100%. If you do that 3 times, you'll cure it. If, however, you don't get 100% 10 quality one time, if you say get 50% 10 quality, then they'll have to be tended 6 times. And you can only tend them once every so often. So the better the 10 quality, the faster they'll recover from all of their illnesses. I didn't realize that at the start, which means I probably should have kept some of that Glitter World medicine instead of selling it all off. It would ensure that with 3/10s, I could definitely, well, considering my hospital level, considering all the equipment I have, I should be able to get them in 3/10s, which means, 3 days tops, they should all be up and ready to go again. Actually, it might be less than 3 days. Anyway, yeah, we're going to deal with all of this and hope we don't get hit by a raid while this is all happening. The fibrous mechanites rage on. It seems you can only tend them once every few days. So hopefully we'll get rid of those not too long. I've sent out a caravan onto the world map. This caravan's job is they're heading over here to take on this item stash quest. There's only 2 enemies. However, they do have a mortar and 4 turrets. Plan is we're going to send them in. One of them's got a sniper rifle. Or is it? One of them's got a sniper rifle. One of them's got a pulse cannon. Pulse rifle. Charge rifle. Damn it. I keep wanting to say plasma rifle. I can't. Anyway. Charge rifle and a sniper rifle. Sniper rifle can hopefully allow us to snipe them from a distance. If they try and get close, we've got an assault rifle to switch into Vex, and we can hopefully firepower them down. All we really need to do is get one of them. The other one will just stay on the mortar. Turrets could be a problem. We'll see how that works out. In the meantime, no real issues. How has the caravan run out of food? Oh. Damn it, I forgot to change their food assignments. But now I can't change the food assignments because they're out on the road. Oh, God. How far are they away? 0.8 of a day. Okay, hopefully they won't be at break territory by the time they get there. Oh, I also forgot we got a new recruit. Anita promised free fresh peppers to Alligator. And, revenge. Anita promised free fresh peppers to Alligator and asked him to join. Alligator has accepted and joined Anita's community. Alligator here is... What? No, Anita did it. But Alligator over here has all been equipped up, is out in the field, and yeah, they're not really very well equipped, to be honest. How's their needs looking? Brawler has ranged weapon. Damn it, why did I give them a ranged weapon? I shouldn't have made them a hunter, should I? Yeah, they're meant to be, or is it Masochist Night Owl Brawler? We're going to get rid of that nasty hunting weapon off them and put them back to brawling, which means they can probably stop hunting so well. Whoops. Let's stick them back to a brawler weapon 1 second. Well, without their... I don't actually have any brawler weapons. I'm going to have to make them up a mace. Yeah, they're pretty useful, though. Reason being... Masochist, Night Owl, and Brawler. Masochist means this all this annoying stuff that's hurting them is actually giving them a nice little morale bonus, which is beautiful. Masochist in minor pain. As well as that, their Brawler thing will make them a great accompaniment for Sir White. And their Night Owl trait, well, I've put them on the night shift. If you'll check, where is it? Restrict here. Yep. So they're currently on the night shift, so that'll give them a nice little morale boost as well. I'll do them up a mace later on. Where was it? Oh, yes, we had a little bit of an animal attack down here, but nothing major to worry about. Let's skip this forward a bit. Okay, my caravan has arrived at the item stash quest. This was a very badly done caravan, but let's see. Let's check to see how everyone's food quality is doing before we let them loose. A very simple plan. Vex here picks up that assault rifle, so they have something to back up their sniper rifle. Olga is just going to get started straight away, and all of them are going straight up here. Up here, I'm going to stop there. Why right there? Well, it's just outside of turret range. The turrets can't reach that spot, which is where I want to send them. At the same time, it's inside the mortar's minimum range, so the mortar can't hit them. So once they're in that spot, the turrets can't hit them and the mortar can't hit them. In fact, I might be able to just squeeze them in there and there. That would give them cover and allow them to shoot in here at this person. At the same time, their secondary person has a spear and a shield. I'd rather deal with them later. I want to take them out one at a time. So, let's get it started. Yeah, let's keep the speed on fast. I think we got this. Ooh, mortar shell. Yep. My critter is going over here to hide in that spot. Let's see what they do. Oh, please stay away. I would rather not have to face you in the open combat. What was that? Yeah, you missed. All right, we'll slow this down just a tad because this is getting a little bit intense. Vex, okay, who are you sniper targeting? Please tell me you're... You know what? Target that guy. Make sure it's that guy. We don't even need cover, I just realized. They don't have any ranged weaponry. You can't target any of them. Should we take out the batteries? You know what? Let's take out that battery. It might take down the... It might take down the grid. If we can take down their power grid, that would take these turrets offline. Yeah, let's speed this up a little bit. Right. Problem has arisen. This person is coming out to attack us. That means we're going to need to shoot and scoot. Let's get them ready for... Wait a minute. You, drop the assault rifle. Then I want you to equip the assault rifle. Yes. You, I want you to pick up the sniper rifle. And then I want both of you to scoot. Alright, the mortar's going to be able to start shooting at us now, unfortunately, because we're... Oh, oh, oh. That's not good. That's not good. Run, 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 run. Yeah, this is going to be annoying now. I've got to dodge the mortar and make sure I do enough damage to take down this guy's shield. This guy's shield is going to be quite tough, so we're going to need to get it into a distance and then pop his shield and him at the same time. Maybe we can do this. We have some good pawns. Okay, we've taken them down in health, but unfortunately I let them get a bit too close. I think we're just going to leave it as is. Vex is going to tank. Olga's going to shoot them in the face, and I brought someone with fibrous mechonids because of course I did, and I'm an idiot. Boom. One down. Agree, please tell me you're okay, Vex. How are you doing on your health? You're not going to bleed out, you've just got a crack. Well, okay, and a torn off thumb. That's fine. That's fine. Let me think for a second. Right, very simple plan again. We've killed one of them, we just have to kill the second one. So what we're going to do is run all the way around here, and we're going to position ourselves here. This turret is offline. We've managed to sever the power wire between the two, so that turret is now non-functional. We just get in here, and then we just riddle this person full of bullets. And then once they're dead, mission's over, and we get ourselves 12 advanced parts. Just no one wander within range of the gun turrets, please. Okay, you missed. That's fine. I don't think they're going to get a chance for a second shot. There we go. Tucked in, nice and neat. And another one bites the dust. You know, I never even checked to see... Oh, Pyromaniac Nudist. Wow, that is just... Well, not the worst, but that is pretty bad. Very neurotic and greedy. Well, okay. Now all I have to do is wipe out the gun turrets, and I think we are good. I'll just do that off screen. It's pretty boring stuff. After a little bit of messing around, destroyed some guns, uninstalled some batteries, we've got everything we want. There's 16 advanced components in here. I even dismantled a couple of the solar panels just so we could get a few additional components. I think I might take some of these turrets with me. Why not? I mean, can't hurt. Yeah, that was a very fruitful little engagement, taking all that out. Now let's reform the caravan and get the flock out of here with everything we've acquired. Wait. Don't do this to yourself, because I do this not every time, but too many times. First, make sure that you've got doctoring set up at level 4 so that all of your pawns can actually heal themselves when the time comes. Because maybe they're injured now and they need to get some medical treatment, and if you don't do that, they won't be able to get their medical treatment. Another thing when you're sending them out, make sure you change their meal privileges so they can eat the meals. So I have a travel food thing that I need to set them to. That way they can eat the travel rations I brought with me. Yeah, that's a good idea. I also should have brought some beer to help improve their mood. Now that that's set up, let's just make sure they can also self-tend if needs be. That's that button there, self-tend, and Olga self-tend. Thankfully, they've been on these sort of things before. And then we'll reform the caravan. It's just those little things that get you. Grabbed everything I could in terms of components and things like that. 7 components is nothing to sneeze at, combined with the 16 advanced. I also took a bunch of steel and the 3 steel mini turrets. I left the mortar behind. It was... Actually, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't leave the mortar behind. Fine, I took the mortar. Worst case scenario, I can always dismantle it for parts. Although at this wait, how long will it take us to get home? 2 days. Twice as long as it took us to actually leave. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Now, it's a few people, minor break risks I got to take care of, but then I think we should be good to go. It's got awful cold out here. Yeah, this will be our new bedroom area. Once that's up and running, we can start expanding to even more pawns. And who's major break risk? Kai. Why? Why? Oh, your brother died. Oh yes, I've also gone up to sky-high expectations. According to the wiki, this is almost impossible to achieve. No, not really. Our colony's not even that big, and we've somehow managed to hit that point. I don't know, maybe I've got too much junk lying around the place. Yeah, I need to take care of some scheduling issues as well for this person. So we're back a little bit later. The base is still pretty much the same, though we've almost finished our second set of... well, these will be prison quarters to start, but eventually they will become colonists. So we'll have 7 more rooms to add. But we've got a raid inbound. A group of tribespeople from the Alliance of Sao have arrived nearby. They're attacking immediately. Watch out, they appear to be unusually clever with their tactics. They'll avoid turret fields of fire and notice some of your traps. Well, they're not sappers, so I presume they're still going to have to come through the kill box. That's the only thing that's open. All the rest of the doors are closed. Yeah, like they can't get in any other sides. Oh, this place I've double walled. Oh, god damn it. No one thought to move that, eh? Yeah, I'll emergency get on that. I'll get someone to immediately haul that away. Who's close by? Yeah, Wasp. We'll get them to remove that, and hopefully... Damn it! Yeah, I'll take care of this. So it's Wasp versus the Raiders, and Wasp manages to get the door closed. Now it's just a case of, can we get Wasp to keep the door closed? Are they going to try and break it down? Also, I need to start prepping the other side over here and getting everyone into my kill box. So let's get the rest of our colonists up and at 'em, shall we? Alright, everyone's set to go over to the kill box, though half of the enemies are over here and they're probably about to start pounding on this door. Wasp is going to try and repair it in time, and maybe slow down the game a bit. Okay, they've given up and they should go around to their death area, unless someone tries in here. Nope. They're going to go around to the regular place. They are all close combat, I've just realized. There's how many of them? Let's find out. 77, and they're all, armed with a variety of really weak sauce weapons. And damn it. Animals. Animals every time. Let's get that to everyone to the animals safe zone. A lot of you. All of you. In. Let's hope they don't... yeah, that's one dead Muffolo. Damn it. Wasp, what are you doing? You're heading back to base. That's fine. We will have you pick up a new weapon from storage. Yeah, you're going to equip the assault rifle, and then you're going to head over to the front lines. Time to get everyone set up. Oh, and yeah, I should probably turn on the switch again. That would be a good idea. Power switch is flicked. Everyone is in position. Oh, Otter, where are we going to put you? We're going to put you there. I've got some close combat people ready to go, but realistically, they shouldn't be necessary. The way this should work is anyone who's close combat should attempt to attack all the turrets first. After that, we don't really care. Our people will just have plenty of time to gun them down. I left all the shotguns at home. I kept everything as ranged weaponry. They did light a fire over here, which is an annoyance. I have sent Wasp over to hopefully put that out. And that's it. Yeah, welcome to the kill box. They come in one at a time, and then they die horribly. Jesus. Yeah, that's not a good place to be, guys. Ugh. Let me speed this along a little bit. Yeah, I really want to try some ranged attackers in here to see how it works out. I should probably cover a few things here about the kill box. This is the pulse charge rifle. This is what I based everything on. The reason being it has a range of 25. So if we hover over here, you notice the range just goes out to a bit beyond the kill box, meaning they can shoot people back here all the way around. At the same time, you'll notice they can hit that wall segment, they can hit that turret, but right about, where is it? Where are you? No, not that one. I want to get someone who's on the very edge. You have an assault rifle, you'll do. You have the same sort of curve. So they can hit all these spots, but once they get over to here, they can't hit that spot. The range from there is about diagonally like that. So they can hit everything in that sort of cone. That means anyone coming out, they can shoot, but the moment the person steps over here, they can't shoot them. It's the best of the range I could manage. The problem over here was there was too short of a distance between the exit of the kill box and this area. So I ranged it and optimized this whole kill box for charge rifles. Charge rifles just have the best average DPS at this range, going all the way forward and back, and they're a great all-round weapon. If someone lands in your base with drop pods, I'd prefer to have charge rifles equipped because they might have armored, they might not. Just general purpose, charge rifles are really, really good, assuming you've got range on them. If it's a big open field battle, not so good. But close combat, yeah, I'll go with charge rifles. At the same time, anyone who comes in here should immediately get aggroed by the turrets, meaning no one's going to try shooting these people. Perfect. That means they come in, and it's just a huge, concentrated, steady stream of firepower. Only downside, I shouldn't be using miniguns so much. The miniguns have a tendency to just destroy the walls. You'll notice there the walls have been completely shredded. But, yeah, lots of dead people, lots of corpses. We should probably make some human meat out of all of this. We'll worry about all that later. I think this is boring enough. We'll just skip this forward. And there we go. They're all running away. That worked out quite well. How'd Wasp do? Wasp put out the fire. Perfect. At the same time, I think I'm going to close that door just to prevent that from happening again in future. Wasp, you can go back to your regular duties. Time to see if there's anyone worth capturing. Highly unlikely. I did not have any shock lances, so I couldn't zap anyone, and, we just have to see who survived and see if they're worth keeping. Highly unlikely. Best I could find was Lego Weasel here. Undergrounder and Sanguine. That's very nice, but unfortunately they're 52. Yeah. Randy will start gifting them things like dementia and bad backs and all sorts of stuff usually around this time, so no. Yeah, we're not going to take them. There maybe there's some people left running away that we could maybe shoot and hopefully capture. Did not manage to capture anyone worth, capturing. The rest of them I'm just going to let pass, naturally. I'll have to replace some wall segments over here. The granite didn't quite hold up as well as you were hoping. I'm going to have to go mine some more granite. I may be out. Oh, and I'm going to have to start removing all the sand or the metal slag. That metal slag I am sending over here to get smelted up in the electric smelter so we get more steel. Nope, I don't have enough people working crafting at the moment. Kai is over here busy taking care of our Muffolo. I think that Muffolo is going to survive, which is, yeah. That was our only casualty for that entire fight. Well, that and some damage to this door down here, which has already been repaired. That went disturbingly well. We got attacked by 70 tribespeople, and our biggest complaint was that we got an injured Muffalo, and Kai here is on the verge of breaking. Why is Kai on the verge of breaking? Oh, yeah, he's the one who's lost his brother recently, and also a bunch of other stuff. They got interrupted to sleep in the middle of the night. Yet, they'll be fine. You know what? I'm going to let them have a meal, and then I'm going to tell them to immediately grab a beer afterwards, just to hopefully stop them from doing anything too crazy. You got to admit, beer, one of the best things in this game for keeping your colonists happy. Yeah, let's skip this forward some more. How's Hawk doing? Is Hawk... You know what? We will recruit Hawk the moment they come off. Oh, will we? What's their needs at? Oh, their brother died 13 days before that wears away. Their friend died 20 days, 2.5 for that. They're going to be a little hard to keep happy for a while. I might just leave them as a prisoner until all those negatives wear away. Might be the idea. Anyway, let's skip this forward some more. It's been going quite well. Ooh, one other fun thing I forgot to cover was the cooking. We have currently 4 people cooking like crazy. Over here is our standard cooking. This is where we produce all our fine meals. That's what everyone's living on, is fine meals. I don't go as high as lavish. Fine meals gives a +5 to everyone's happiness, which is perfectly good for me. The simple meals were here as emergency food rations for the animals during winter when there was toxic fog and a bunch of stuff, but I don't need those at the moment. The reason being, we are making kibble over here. Kibble is one of those things where it's almost borderline as to why you would want to use it, but there are only very few narrow instances where it's worthwhile. For one thing, you've got haygrass here. Haygrass is very handy to feed to your animals. Can't feed dogs on it as far as I'm aware, but your Muffalo, yeah, you can keep your Muffalo quite happy through the winter by feeding them on haygrass, and you could feed your Huskies on simple meals. My Huskies have access to this whole area, so they're probably going to eat it anyway. But kibble, you combine 50% insect meat with 50% hay, and you basically double the amount of nutrition, 120% of the nutritional output from what you put in. But you're getting way more than you put in because normally you're just going to be feeding them hay. This allows you to turn infestations into a whole bunch of kibble, and yeah, that works out quite well. And there's a little bit of a side bonus. We'll look at Olga here. Olga here is a cooking skill of 5. They're going to be one of my up-and-coming cooks that will be helping out producing all this stuff. They can cook kibble just fine. I don't think it even requires a cooking skill to do it. but they can train up their cooking skill on this. So if we check here, they've got 1551, and then once they finish that, 1643. So they're gaining experience by making kibble. Once they hit level 8, they'll be allowed to make fine meals, and they'll also be allowed to make packet survival meals. So I have this set up. When they can get to level 8, they will then start cooking fine meals until it hits 200. Once there's 200 fine meals, they'll stop cooking fine meals and switch over to making packaged survival meals forever. This means all of my vegetables get turned into, well, long-term storage food that I can sell off for money or keep around for emergencies. You know, in case anything horrible happens, I have a bunch of emergency food supplies just lying around the place that I can use. I should probably make a secondary storage area and just keep, you know, maybe 200 or 300 meals there as an emergency stash, just in case this whole thing goes up in flames sometimes. Yeah, I'm a little bit paranoid about that. But yeah, that's my cooks. I have 4 cooks at the moment, and they're effectively food and money supplying me at the same time and making sure that my animals can survive winters, toxic fogs, all that stuff. Just one of the side things. Oh, and work-wise, I've given everyone a little second name to indicate their tasks. For example, we've got mole cook plant, otter cook mine. It's just what their primary focus is and their secondary focuses are. And I've got a lot more people assigned to cleaning. Having your whole base spiral out of control because you didn't clean your cooking areas or your cooking areas so people get food poisoning, or you didn't clean your dining areas so people don't get the bonus. Yeah, I wanted to avoid all of that. Oh, another bionic leg is made. I've queued up a bunch of bionic legs here. There's only left. Oh, all of them are done. You've made all the bionic legs. In that case, wait, before we do that, let's have a look at everyone here. I've been giving everyone, literally everyone, starting from right to left, a bionic leg, unless they've got an architect leg already. I just want to make sure everyone can move nice and fast. That's Mole has got a bionic eye, architect arm. Mole. So we'll queue up an operation there for Mole, and we'll give them a bionic leg. I'm making it all left legs for some reason. Then it will be Mia's turn, I'm assuming, unless she hasn't got one already. Yeah, so everyone's going to get a bionic leg, just to give them a bit of a speed bonus and a productivity bonus. Okay, I think we'll skip forward a little bit now. Also, time to let the pets out. Oops. Totally forgot about that. I was wondering why there was so many animals just chucked around in there. Oh, in the research in the background, I have been saving that sub-persona core so I could research. Well, I wanted to get out, where was it? This autocannon turrets and then get uranium slug turrets. There's a reason for that. We'll cover it in 1 second, but next up after this. Oh, wait, I already got transport pods. Yeah, I want to do transport pods so I can start doing raids on other places. But sterile materials will be our next stop as well. We'll grab some of that because why not? The reason we want the uranium slug turret is... Okay, this is going to look terribly silly, but if we go under, where is it, security? We can grab ourselves a uranium slug turret here. What we're going to do is we're going to line it up right about there. Where is it? Yeah. The reason being... Oh, damn it. They don't show the uranium slug turret range if you don't have it. One moment. I have the uranium slug turret there just lined up at the back wall. And you'll notice there that its range goes all the way past the kill box just slightly. The reason for this is this uranium slug turret will be here. We'll leave that door closed, but just say we get centipedes in, and centipedes are crawling their way through the kill box. We'll kill off the scythers first, and the lancers, that's fine. They'll get slaughtered by the turrets and the pawns. At which point we open this door, and we let the slug turret from back here be able to fire through, allowing us to get an enormous amount of damage on any centipedes that pop out here. At the same time, we'll open these 2 doors, and we can have EMP grenades tossed in to help keep stunning them so that the slug turret has more time to work its magic. Now, there is a few downsides, of course, to such a build. One is, on the test map when I was running it, leaving a pawn standing here is a bad idea because they'll lean out and start shooting at the centipedes. And at the same time, that puts them, when they lean out, they have a tendency to get their arms blown clean off by the uranium slug turrets flying by. You know, so there is the possibility for damage. So if you are, when I do activate this turret, no pawns will be standing in these 3 tiles. That would be bad. But this should give me a kill box that can handle just about any situation. Well, any situation I've been able to imagine in my head so far. We'll see what Randy throws at me. I'm sure Randy will find some fun stuff to throw at me that I had no idea was coming. So Randy has decided to give us another raid. The raid is going to be a group of mechonids from a mechanoid hive. They're dropping right on top of me again. They're attacking immediately. I have... the drop pods look like they're here, but I don't know where they're going to land. They're probably somewhere past here. They might land in here again, or they might land over here. Theoretically, they should land where the orbital trade beacon is if the comments were leading me in the right direction. But we'll see how it works out. Simplest thing to do, though, is I'm going to have my animals all go to animal safe zone number 2. Animal safe zones number 2 is the one full of kibble, so if I do forget about them, they don't starve to death. So all the animals can hide in here. Yep, that should be fine. Then we're going to get everyone together. Oh, you know, I might want to do some fun stuff here. Like I might want to block off routes so they go a different way. You know what? I think that is the best idea. We are going to block a bunch of routes. So yeah, we're not going to allow anyone out this direction. The reason being, I don't want the animals going through there. If they're filing through here and this is where the mechonids are going to land, that would be bad. Anita, where are you going? I want you queued up. In fact, I'm going to get everyone, everyone is getting in on this. We are all going to centralize and get ready for this attack. So it turns out where they are landing is right in the farm area. It's a bit annoying because that's where I decided to tell everyone to meet up. This was my, yeah, I told Grasshopper. The whole lot of them have been told, yeah, that's where we're going to. That's where we're going to congregate to get ready to mount our defense. This is not good. In that case, let's have everyone meet somewhere else. Meet in the animal room? No. We'll have everyone meet in the dining hall. Actually, no. I am going to split them up. We're going to attack this from 2 sides. Right. Everyone's going to move to 2 designated locations. One on the right, one on the left. All the animals are getting out of dodge. Let's see what we're facing. Oh... Well, that's going to be difficult. Heavy charge blaster, inferno cannon, heavy charge blaster, inferno cannon. Right, so we've got 2 inferno cannons we've got to take out. And we got some charge blasters and some lancers. Only 2 lancers. Let me have a quick think. Well, this seems relatively semi-straightforward. The inferno cannon is the big issue. If it starts setting fire to this whole place, I'm in a lot of trouble. This one over here is isolated in that room. We'll worry about that one in a minute. So Alligator here has been designated go melee down that caterpillar. We have also got Sir White. They're coming in from the other side. And you know what? We're going to send them for the same one. Backing them up will be everyone. So everyone will rush in behind them and we'll start taking shots. Plan will be to take out the lancers and have one other person melee a centipede. We're going to melee a centipede apiece just to stop them from firing. This is going to be entertaining. So we will do this incredibly slowly and I might have to pause a few times like a wimp. Ooh, I've also set these doors to remain open. The reason being, I'm pretty sure there's going to be fires and I want to make sure, there we go, when the fires happen, that the doors are open so that people, you know, don't have horribly bad days. Okay, I need to get all of you in here immediately. Okay. I want you to melee that. Meleeing lancers? Yes, not my smartest plan, but it does stop them from doing anything too crazy. Once you're meleeing a lancer, it can't shoot. We just need to stop them from shooting you. Nope, you can melee that one there. These fellas over here, you're going to do what you're going to do. Let's see what happens. Perfect. Get to the side. Down, down. You 2 are meleeing that one. Alligator, how have you got injured so quickly? Next, you. Target that. Everyone who's got a minigun, I want you targeting something that's not surrounded by people. The rest of you. Shotgunner, you can... Yeah, just go over there, take a smoko. We'll worry about you later. That's good. You take out that lancer. You take out... Oh, it's a sniper rifle. Take out that lancer. And you... Yeah, I think everyone's doing the right thing. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, Sir White. Lead that unit. Excellent, excellent. So long as those 2 are not firing, that's good. We're going to have to worry about this one in a minute as well, but that's the 2 lancers down. That was my biggest fear. Right, focus fire time. We'll focus down one of them, and that will mean we can get one of my meleeers over here and free up Grasshopper. I don't want Grasshopper getting too badly injured. They're already pretty hurt. What's their gear? Yeah, no, I think we're... Okay, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. Randy's listening. Plan is everyone who's got a gun is going to shoot at that. If we can kill 1 centipede, that gets it down to 2. That means Alligator or Sir White can come over here and melee this one, freeing up Grasshopper, and then we'll just take down another one. Okay, 1 down. Yes, that's excellent. Okay, Alligator, you're free. Come down here and melee this one. Great, the lights have come on. Oh, and I put everyone behind bricks. You, over here. All of you. Another one bites the dust. White, you get over here as well. You get out of there. I think we're going to send everyone who's not... Oh, damn, that's dead. All right, that just leaves one more over here, which has spent its day blowing up a bed. You know what? I am fine with you blowing up a bed. Let's get prepped to destroy that one. Melee. Melee. Not melee. Sorry. Just... it's sheer habit. What we can do, though, is I can stop holding open these doors now. I had plans to keep these doors open on the grounds that... Well... Yeah, there's going to be fires in here. What about this one? Did he cut power? Damn it, he blew out some power cabling somewhere as well. I'm going to have to repair those. Plan is we're just going to send in these two. And we are going to beat the snot out of it with big metal clubs. Made of uranium. That seems like a good plan. How's your health looking, buddy? Yeah, that doesn't look so good. Ooh, alligator missed. Oh. You know what? I'm going to send everyone back to work. Everyone's back to work. It should just be these two, and they should basically be able to keep this stunned and hurt for quite some while. Damn. Oh. Well, that's what I get for being stupid now, isn't it? Damn it. It's kind of hard to keep your hands on colonists when you keep letting them die like that. Hungry. Damn it. They were really useful, too. Fine. I will get someone with plasma cannons in there to sort that problem out post-haste. Okay, we've got reinforcements on the way, Sir White. Sir White, however, is not really that bothered yet. God damn it. That was sloppy of me. I should have just done this at the start and I would have another live colonist. Randy giveth, Randy take it away. Now, I'm going to put a storage here. I have a storage back here for colonists. We'll make that critical. And then we'll have the body of that colonist carried over. We'll make them a sarcophagus. Alligator may have only been with us a short time, but... Yeah. Damn it. My bad. Bit of a bad note to end that on. Well, I'm well over the 40-minute mark. It's time to go tidy up the messes that were made, release the animals, and get them back onto rotation. Yeah, we're going to need those pets to pick up all the scraps that get left lying around the place. Boomalopes, yep. That boomalope has almost run out of tameness. Now, some people were recommending I keep the boomalope. I've heard too many horror stories about boomalope and breeding them. Like, someone breeds up to 10, 15 boomalope, and then the master of one of them gets killed. They go berserk and start attacking each other. Then there's a chain reaction, and next thing you know, your base is on fire, and the whole thing spirals out of control. I don't want boomalope anywhere near me, just for that purpose. Anyway, those things are awkward. That could have went an awful lot worse, though. We got to the Inferno ones before they got off a shot. This was my stupidity. I should have overkilled it. There's no such thing as overkill. I should have went in there with a large squad and taken care of that thing quickly and efficiently. I just assumed with two, good brawlers, it should have been able to smash that down fairly quickly. My bad. Anyway, I'm still alive. Alligator's not. We'll make them a nice sarcophagus to go with barracudas. And hope you enjoyed and good luck.